That is. Okay, so tell me about people with, I don't know, something like good characters, like good personalities, positives. Okay, tell me how you can describe a positive and a good character.
Uh, Maybe we can use the word. We can use the word. Like, I don't know.
So for example, fun, serious, or I don't know, like a person who is kind, diligent, so generous. Okay, so when we say positive adjective, so I want to know about the qualities that we can consider for someone with positive character so that, you know, when they enter a place, actually, they can affect people in a positive way. For example, extrovert or introvert people, or maybe ambivert. You know, that's extrovert, introvert, and between these two is ambivert. So which one can have maybe better impact on people at the first, of course, time, not.
I think a person who have a positive personalities will have a deep impact in the people.
Yeah, of course. And you know how we can measure this actually characteristics. So positive, when we say positive character, I want to know your opinion about it. So how you describe a positive character and personality.
Positive. I can say he's a full growth person.
Oh,
Growth person.
oh,
Yes.
great. And do you know any introvert person?
Introvert person.
Introvert, extrovert people who tend to talk and make connection, an introvert person who actually tries to keep himself or herself to I don't know, to them, so like, you know, something that they don't tend to be with people. They're not maybe I don't know, social butterflies, so they would prefer the loneliness. So do you know
Yes.
any introvert person?
Near in my neighborhood, I don't see any person who have an introvert personality, or maybe they don't show to everybody know. But in my school, there's person who who I think he is introvert because he always wearing a face mask and avoid every side looking to him.
Oh, so it's like, you know, they are a bit shy, but actually they are not. They would prefer this lifestyle. So, and tell me, do you think being introvert is negative?
Um, yes, absolutely. They will lose some opportunity to interact with the world. But maybe I I can understand for them because when they live by themselves, they can feel comfortable. It's my good. So
Yeah,
yes.
of course, of course. Well, okay. So today we're going to start with a video, a short video. Okay, so let's watch it. And after that, I will ask you a few questions related to the video. Just let me share my screen. One moment, please. Okay. Oh, nine. Well, oh, okay. Yes or no? Do you
It's
consider
quite
yourself?
hard to it's quite hard to answer
Risk?
this question
Yeah.
because there is some risk that I try to avoid, especially when I post with the bad people. I try to avoid every risk that came from them. But if there is a problem or risk come from my my work or my studying, I maybe I can deal with it. I can cope with it.
Yes,
So
maybe a kind of.
yes,
Not, it
if they
depends.
like yes.
Yeah. Which one? Talk to a crowd of people, have a one-on-one conversation with someone.
Uh, I think have a one-on-one conversation with someone.
Yeah. Of course.
It's
Why you
like
like? Actually,
um,
most.
because I usually talk to a crowd of people when I have a speech or I have to do representations. But when I need to talk talk without something was silly, I often have one-on-one conversation with my close friends.
You find
So
it
I don't.
easier. You find it easier to talk actually with person. I don't know, just a private conversation, one-on-one conversation with someone. So it's easier, you think?
Mm,
Like, for example, some people find it really difficult to talk to a crowd of people. So, for example, when presenting something or I don't know, like doing lecture or something like this, they feel really stressed and they would prefer not to talk in a crowd. So, but some people feel really, I don't know, really comfortable, like, the no worries, just, they can easily talk in front of a lot of people. So tell me, do you find it easy or difficult to talk in front of a lot of people?
no, I don't. I feel very normal and nothing difficult with me when I talk to a crowd of people because my voice is quite big and loud, so
Strong.
it can attract a lot of people. So I think it's normal.
Yeah, of course. I think it's kind of braveness, yeah. You should be brave, like, strong, being strong without vibration, so sometimes our voice could, I don't know, vibrated when talking because this is the first time and you feel a bit stressed, but that I think it's maybe an advantage that you have, if
Yes.
you don't feel, yeah, that's really good option. When presenting to a group, would you rather go first, go last?
I prefer go last
And why?
because usually
For example.
when I was school, I have and me and my team have presentations. I was very good at that. So usually people will give me the strongest responsibility to finish the representation in the best way, like a big hand clap or something like that. So
Uh-uh.
I usually go last.
Yeah. Or so you do, and you complete maybe tasks. So that's wow. Well, yes or no?
Yes,
Really? So
yes,
rather than speaking?
maybe because
Ah,
writing is writing is something that we can put our emotion is in there. But
Oh,
speaking is something just like uh, just like wait, just like you talk like outbreak.
yeah,
Oh, you don't think anything before you speak, like something like that. Don't think about something was deeply inside when you speak, but
yeah,
when you write something, you have time to think about it. So the word, the sentence, or and the stories will be better. I think
of
so.
course. But you know that, actually, uh, when speaking, so about writing, so you should be a good writer to express, to be able to actually express your feeling and emotion through your words, because, in speaking, we have intonation that, you can state your feeling and emotion while actually playing with voice. If you're excited, if you're happy, and people, when speaking, people can get something from your eyes. But when writing, you should be really expert, when using word, because normally people misunderstand when texting. So especially because of this, we have emojis. So it's like, you don't understand. Okay, so why did she or he write this? If she is happy or angry with me, or what, maybe nothing, but it's difficult to understand. Normally it's because of this, people use emojis to show that, okay, it's just for example, for fun, I'm not angry with you. So like, but in speaking, you can state, and this is the magic of intonation, in
Yes.
speaking. If you are really enthusiastic, passionate about doing something, so you can easily show it. But of course, yeah, so you are different. That's too little, too much.
Absolutely too much.
Ah, no.
Sometimes, sometimes I'm afraid that, well, sometimes I'm afraid that may I have control our emotion yet or not, because sometimes I speak too much and I'm afraid that I will affect another people emotions like
Ah,
that. I need to keep my mind down and stop talking.
no, but I think you speak just normally, and not too much until it's really, actually, I think it's really perfect. So don't worry about it. So as a listener, I see that it's perfect. So not too much, not too little, just just balance. So just okay. Would prefer to have a huge party with tens of people, have a small celebration?
I think I choose B
Ah, of course. I do agree with you.
because it is
Sometimes no
convenient for
one.
me.
Yeah, really, sometimes no one. Yeah. So, someone's calling you from an unknown number at 9:30 p.m. on Saturday night. Do you answer or ignore?
I would like to answer it.
Good. Perfect. So, let's see. Do you tend to think about what you're about to say in your head before you actually say it?
in some important conversation. Yes, I think so. Especially with some older people, like a teacher, like my grandparent, like parents too. Yes, I usually think very clearly before to say, but usually with my friend I become closer. So maybe it just something was natural.
Yeah, of course. Just because no matter what you say, just
Yes.
of course. Wow. Then you're extrovert. So let's see, it was A or B. I think more A. Yeah, more A. Yeah. But no, I think you are no. I think you are everywhere. Not introvert, not extrovert, because it was middle, just not A or B. But
Yes.
yeah, but I don't know. Let me say something. I am an extrovert person, but in some cases, for example, about this, having a big party, I really don't like. It's not my cup of tea. Or for example, now when it's 9:30, yeah, I sometimes don't answer, just like I ignore because it's Saturday night and I just so I think it's a bit different. Do you agree that people have different attitudes and behaviors and manners and maybe thoughts, even if they have the same personality? For example, two extrovert people can have different minds. Why they should be the same? Yeah, generally, for example, I am, you are, so we can have some similarities, of course, as extrovert people. But maybe if we, I don't know, look for some details or make it more specific, maybe different. Do you agree with it?
I think I think extrovert is a kind of a lifestyle, it's not um, personalities. So it's different is something was very normal.
So you think it's a kind of lifestyle? So how you think it's a kind of lifestyle? So yeah, because
Like
different minds.
it's a lifestyle, like what people like. So like somebody like to cover their mind by themselves. Some people
Yeah.
want to open their mind with everybody. It's just a lifestyle. I think so because I
But
have read a book
But it's not
about
something that you want. That is the problem. It's not something that you want. It's
yeah.
something that you actually were born with. So if you are into, maybe some people are not happy and they want to change, maybe, I don't know, their character person, but they can't. They are not able to do it. Actually, I mean, like star signs. For example, we have some general rules. If you, I don't know, your star sign is Cancer, you are this and this and this. But I say that maybe one or two can be correct, right? But not totally. For example, all the people who were born in, I don't know, in July, or for example, in Cancer, and they have Cancer star sign are the same, I mean. Do you agree with this?
Man, these are hard questions.
I'm sorry. You are upper intermediate, so I need to have some challenging questions because of your level.
I think we can say yes or no is like we can even answer yes and no.
Yeah. So let me ask you another question. What is your star sign? You said Gemini, am I right? Gemini.
Yes.
So, okay, do you have a friend or I don't know, another one of your family members, relative, who I don't know, who was born the same as you, like, and the same month, and his or her star sign is the same as yours?
I have some friends who's same as me,
Okay, you
same
are
star sign.
exactly the same. You are similar, exactly the same. Like, I'm asking about your personalities.
Some of them is the same because I can see them can like they have two people. Sometimes they talk to themselves. Yes, I some personality is the same with me, but some is different.
I'm in this.
First,
Yeah, I'm in this.
uh,
Approximately yes, but exactly no. I'm in this. I mean, you can be extrovert, but you don't like to hold a big party, you know? So it's something like, as you said, yes. In some cases, some actually, yes, we can say we are similar, but not totally. Okay, dilemma. Tell me if you have ever faced a dilemma. If yes, when and what?
um, about dilemma, right?
Oh, yeah, situation in which you, I don't know, you had to choose between two or more things, but it was, I don't know, difficult to choose. For example, this university, that university. I'm not sure if I want to apply for this one or that one. It's difficult choice.
Yes.
So,
Sometimes the first times that I make have to make a choice, difficult one when I choose to that approach or not. Like I can see a lot of opportunity that in a Canada if I go abroad for learning, but the cost is I have to leave my friends, my family, everything that I love. I have lived with in Vietnam, and I have to think about that. So and then I thought about the future, like we should take care about the futures first because every people every person have their own life, and we should take care of myself first. So I choose to go approach and accept to leave my family and my friends behind. It's
yeah,
quite a hard decision,
of
but
course.
I have to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, of course. So everyone can face dilemma in different periods, maybe different points, and I don't know, parts of life, but how to make a good decision, this one is difficult. Okay, the second one, overwhelmed. So as you can see the meaning, okay, cause someone to feel sudden strong emotion. Yeah, to be too much to deal with. So let's talk about this one. So we have, I was completely overwhelmed by all the noises at a party last night. Okay, tell me about your experience last time that you felt overwhelmed.
Yes,
You said, oh, it's too much.
I am the first time that I became overwhelmed when I visit a castle of the king in
Oh,
Vietnam.
so,
I
and
was overwhelmed about its luxuries, about the stunnings, um, about the gold, about everything. It just make me feel, wow. Just make me feel like I was, I don't know, but when I see that, my mind was blowing up. You know, yes,
yeah, So, but that is actually a difference. So I want to know if you were impressed by that, or no, you were devastated, like, because you're different when we say overwhelm, and, sometimes we feel like, wow, we get really impressed by something. But, it's like when you are, you feel overwhelmed, it's a bit like, I don't know, it's strongly, yeah, it's really strong feeling. And I don't know, you cannot think clearly. I want to know, it was the same, like, you felt overwhelmed or impressed?
Hmm. Because when I learned about this word in Vietnam, I see the meaning of this word with the impress is quite a symbol. Is quite a similar. Like I used in the IELTS examination, I say that I was overwhelming by the luxury of the hotels, and I don't know
Yes.
if it's right or not.
Of course you can use it, but it depends on your feeling, you know, because you may be devastated. So you can say overwhelmed, why not? But you may be actually impressed by something. They're a bit different. So, in this way, so it's like a sudden strong emotion, like, it can be sometimes a bit annoying, that you can't think, look here, by all the noise, so we are talking about something annoying. Because of this, I say it can destroy your mind. Because of this, when you see the beauty, elegant, beautiful place, mostly you actually become impressed by this beauty, this, I don't know, this brilliant, stunning view. But when you feel overwhelmed, it's like it's a bit annoying for you. Yeah, you know what I mean? Of course, sometimes it can be really impressive. So let me say, not only in negative way, just pay attention. Sometimes something can take your breath away. So you can say, I feel overwhelmed. Because of this, I ask you, that time you were impressed by that or overwhelmed? So, which one?
I haven't heard you say anything because my connection was interrupted.
Ah, okay,
It's
okay.
like
So just let me uh, explain briefly again. So sometimes we have some reasons to
yeah,
feel uh, overwhelmed. The first one, it can be something that makes you really surprised.
yes.
It takes your breath, like, you can't breathe, like, wow, just this, you're surprised. But, at the same time, it can be a bit negative in some cases, like, uh, when you find something really difficult and I don't know, annoying, you
Yes.
can, yeah, you can become overwhelmed. So just this. Okay. So at that time, I want to know if you were overwhelmed or impressed.
Oh, what you mean is that overwhelming is something was a negative rather
Can
than
be, of
positive.
course, sometimes can be negative. Of course, I want to know at that moment, you felt like you annoyed, or no, it was like, you were really surprised and impressed. Just, I want to know your feeling at that moment when you visited the castle
I
of the king.
feel maybe I feel impressed.
Impressed, of course, of course.
Hmm.
Well, and this one, traumatized. Okay, trauma, so you know that it's like severely shocked and upset, and maybe sometimes I don't know, sometimes you will lost and you lose your emotions. So because of this, it's like pain, emotional pain. So I try to stretch my comfort zone without completely traumatizing myself. So to shock and upset someone severely and for a long time. So do you think, I don't know, step, if you want to step out of your comfort zone, you feel like, I don't know, you will be traumatized. So what do you think?
Um, I think traumatized something was a real, really severe emotions, especially when you was discriminate or something bad on you
Mhm.
by other people. You might feel this, but
Oh,
with if it's stretch my comfort zone, uh, I don't know how to say, but like like
I think not necessarily like, just you want to, I didn't step out of your comfort zone. It's not like a trauma, you know? It's,
yes,
yeah, of course. So I think, yeah, I think it's a bit different because, yeah, for example, I don't know, someone can be completely traumatized by the death of their, I don't know, mom or dad or family. Yeah, because
yes,
this is, a terrible, like horrible thing. But, it's like just, okay, I want to change my habits. Like, it's not really trauma. I mean this, don't
yes.
take it really serious. Okay. Well, and endeavor to try. It's a good word, advanced word is try. So I want you to use it in a sentence.
And the war.
Yeah. Well, just
Mm.
try to use it.
You want me to make a sentence with this?
Of course. You didn't get off course. I do.
Yeah. Sorry, because my internet was quite weak
No,
today. I don't know why.
just don't be sorry. That's totally normal. It's okay.
I am making a great endeavor to solve this problem about the internet connections, to
Yeah.
to have a to have a good talking
That was
learning.
perfect. I appreciate your attempt. Okay. Well, so just endeavor, you can use it as a verb or as a noun. I normally use it as a verb. So you can endeavor, just I endeavor to, for example, face some issues, or I make endeavor. So, but I would rather the verb. Okay. So you can use but, you can use it. You chose how to use it. So it can be a noun or a verb. Okay. Let's keep going. Just let me do something. Okay. Well, next one, outcome. Well, okay, so, outcome, results, I don't know, consequence. So I'm hopeful that the outcome would turn out to be satisfactory. So tell me, if you endeavor to do something, you put all your effort to do something, but it doesn't work and you can't, you won't make it. So maybe the outcome actually is not what you want or what you expect. Tell me, if you get frustrated, disappointed, and you don't keep going, or no, you will be stronger and maybe to be more consistent and keep going, maybe stronger than before.
Yeah.
Which one?
I think when we try our best to do anything, and the outcome maybe was not be exactly by what you imagined or what you want, but is your is it is. I think that result was everything that you can. So we just keep moving, and it's nothing for sad or regret in here.
Yeah,
So I just keep moving ahead.
of course, that's great. So, having strong personality is, as I told you, is an advantage. So, because
Yeah.
some people, maybe most of people get frustrated when they don't and they can't get what they want,
Yes.
despite, attempting and trying a lot. But, few of people just try to get, I don't know, a lesson, something, get something that they learn and try to make the way better, to improve their maybe abilities, skills. Well, okay, so dilemma, overwhelm, traumatize, endeavor, and outcome. Just, when writing about traumatize, the words that ends in S, like eyes, okay, or Z, both form are usable in written form because, so in American and British English, just, S or Z, both are usable and correct. So you can say traumatize with S or Z. So both are acceptable. Okay, look, how would you feel if you were asked to do something that you are uncomfortable with? Tell me, angry, creative. You can use this adjective to say creative when you are not you're not comfortable with something. That's good. Anxious, fascinated, disappointed. So what? Awkward.
I think I'm not gonna be angry and worried too, and
Yeah,
a little bit of disappointed.
yeah, of course. And do you think being spontaneous person is a good thing? Like, that they have a tendency to, I don't know, to do something just without planning, just, at the moment. So do you think is it a good thing?
Hmm. Um, about spontaneous, if something was, I think of people with the spontaneous personalities, they're too fast, like they without any meaning. So sometimes they can make it hurt another people.
Ah, so yeah, good idea. But just I want to say that this adjective is normally used as a positive way to portray people who are like, adventurous, who are fun, adventurous. So we normally use this adjective to describe these type of people. So it's a positive one because, maybe you, I don't know, misunderstand about, okay, if it's positive or negative. As you said, maybe. But, mostly we say usually is used in a positive way. Okay. Well, and let me ask you, okay, if you were asked to do something that you really didn't like to, would you accept or just you would refuse and say no? Because I want to know if you are a person who express your opinion easily, just, without any doubt, say, okay, that is not my cup of tea, so I can't. I'm sorry, I
Yes.
can't. But some people are like, okay, just let's do it maybe to, you know. So what do you think? Which one? Do you accept or refuse?
I'm sorry, I cannot understand your questions.
Of course, let me ask you again. Okay. Imagine I asked you to do something that you really, didn't like to do. Like to. That's okay, that's not your thing. But I'm your teacher, and you say, this is my teacher, I need to do it. What would you do? Would you accept my request and you would do it? Or no, just bravely, you would bravely say that, I'm sorry, teacher, I respect you, but I can't. It's not my cup of tea. It's not something that I feel comfortable with, so I can't. So which one?
I can say that I can cope with it because I believe a teacher is some good person who never asked us to do something was dangerous. So
Oh,
so
great.
if teacher asked me to do something that was not by my side, by not was my major, absolutely yes, I still doing this because when you go outside, when you come to the real life, you probably can meet this situation a lot of times. So it is the opportunity for you to get used
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for your positive opinion. Thank you so much. You think teachers are reliable, and that means a lot to me and of course the other teachers. So thank you so much. And so you accept, you show your respect because you find teachers reliable. So
Yes.
and honest. So you will show your respect and do it.
Yes.
Well, okay. Well, so here. So, find the correct noun from all those adjectives from, okay, just this, okay, frustration, okay, and now we're gonna, okay, what is that? So we can see, okay. Well, from the adjective that we learned, okay, for example, okay, frustrated, frustration. For example, uh, embarrassed. So what is the noun?
I think it's embarrassment.
No. Embarrass again.
I think it's embarrassment.
Embarrassment. Yeah, of course. Meant, of course. Embarrassment. Very good. And okay, angry.
Angry, I can say uh, anxiety.
Anger. Anger. Anger is noun.
Anger.
Yeah, of course. Anger is noun. Anxious.
Anxiety.
Very good. Perfect. Okay. And fascinated. Yeah.
I think it's fascinations.
Fascination. You are
Yes.
definitely right. Of course, very good. Just you know that TION or CIO and that it's CIO, and that's really important. So just pay attention. And creative,
I think creativity.
of course, very good. Well, let's keep going. Complete the sentences in the quiz with the correct noun or adjective. Let me make it a little bigger so that you can see. So people often, of course, you can, make use of this part, but please don't use it. Okay, please. Okay, people often comment on my spon.
I think is spontaneous.
No, spontaneous is adjective. Now we need to use here because my. This is my, so I need a noun. Noun for spontaneous is?
Let me remember. I know it's a noun, but I don't remember the noun of
Of
the
course,
spontaneous.
no matter if you want to use the word here because you are learning,
Oh,
so it's okay. You can just check it. It's okay. So can you see?
spontaneity.
Yeah, native. Okay. Just, you say spontaneous. Okay. And spontaneity. So yeah, of course. My greatest, okay, here again, we need a noun.
Frustrations.
Great, very good. Okay. And when I was younger, I was adjective.
Awkward. Awkwardness.
Word, of course. Yeah, no, this is an adjective. Okay, so this is
Oh,
an adjective
awkward.
is awkward. So if you want to use a noun, of course, you can add ness and say awkwardness. Yeah, of course. But here, because you know that after be, if you want to use actually a word that can be used as noun or adjective, you would go for noun. Okay, not adjective. Adjective should be
Yep.
followed by another noun. Okay, of course, sometimes you can use adjective. Okay, I get a lot of,
Amusing.
okay, no, here, amusement, noun.
Amusement.
Amusing is adjective, it's like adjective. For example, something is amusing, so it makes me amuse. So this one, amusement. Number 5,
Feel quite disappointed in.
okay, of course. And 6, for me,
Anger is a complete waste of energy.
of course. And number 7,
An offer from ner- ner- nervousness.
of course, nervousness. So
Yeah.
from nervousness, yeah. And I often,
Feel intense anxiety.
anxiety, of course, very good. Okay, just, the most important thing is to decide if you want to use noun or an adjective. So, and after that, yeah, finding, because there are not a lot of rules about adjectives and nouns. It's really easy to make adjective and noun. Okay, well, and now, no, we don't want to add 2 more. Okay, here. Read the article below and answer the following question. 2 introverts who've been told to get out of their comfort zone. Okay, so let's see. Click here. Okay. What causes? Okay, so 2 introverts who've been told to get out of their comfort zone. So answer. So tell me, what causes the dilemma for the introverts?
With an introvert, I believe they can recognize that they are living an indoor style lifestyle. So I believe that the dilemma, the situation that they have to make a choice is one, they have to change their lifestyles and become extroverts, or just go outside is at least, or they continue to live exactly like they used to
Yeah.
in
But
the before.
I do agree with you. Just like individual, singular lifestyle, you know? So not really group and teamwork, like being with people. What are 2 things that the writer, okay, what writer, just I want to know who is the writer? Where is the text here? Just I want to know where it is. Just, we have suggested answers, but of course there is no reading here. So, okay, don't think about the writer. Just, you tell me. Okay, so 2, step out of your comfort zone as an introvert person. What what do you need to do? So the first,
Sorry?
It's lag, so it's okay. So, do you think, as an introvert, for example, if you are, and if you want to step out of your comfort zone, what you need to do, the first and the most important thing that you need to do?
I think you have the most important thing is that you have to learn how to conversation with another people, and that
Yeah,
is the most important.
but it's difficult.
And
So how?
I think we should watch about some sitcom program, watch
Yeah,
about some show in the television. So
yeah,
probably you can see the style of speakings,
yeah,
and you can see the emotion in the facial emotions like that.
yeah.
So you can copy that, and yes, you can use it.
Well, so I do agree with you. So this one can be the answer. The best way is to expand your comfort zone. And what is that? It means, to learn new things, to try to learn new things and to meet new people. Of course, maybe you need to break out of your comfort zone. It means you need to experience low levels of anxiety. So maybe break out, break out your comfort zone. It means just, I don't experience that not really high level, low level anxiety, step by step, so that it will become familiar, so that you don't get
Yeah.
nervous stressed. Okay, so maybe this one. And okay, just this. And the last one. Have you ever had someone nag you to get out of your comfort zone? Have you ever felt like you needed to do it? Or no? For example,
Yes,
so what?
I
Okay,
think
what was
I think it's my mom.
that? Perfect.
I think my mom will
Okay,
always.
because yeah, your mom so nags you like, okay, you need to do this. Yeah, moms all the time, as I told you,
Yeah.
tell us off like nag. You know the meaning of this word?
Yes, I know the meaning of the name.
Okay, so very good. Okay, well, so that's it. And we discussed this topic. Thank you. You were great,
Thank you.
like always. And thank you so much for your answers, for your careful attention, and
Yes.
have a brilliant, great day.
Yes. You too.
Thank
I wish
you.
you have a brilliant day. See you
That's nice.
tomorrow.
Of course, I need to go for night, but it's okay. Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.